Hello Army, all around the world. Welcome back to Jikook Lover. Fire before we begin, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the biggest viral stories about BTS. Because what we're about to talk about today has the entire internet questioning everything. Face screaming in fear. Imagine this: a simple camera recording what looks like an ordinary moment inside a studio. No official announcement, no teaser, no comeback poster, nothing. But suddenly, the person captured in that video makes millions of fans freeze in shock. Yes, it's Jungkook, but that's not the only thing that made ARMY panic. Behind him, there's a mysterious friend, a studio environment that looks strangely active, and one small moment that made fans start asking a huge question. Is this just a casual hangout, or did a random camera accidentally capture a secret project in the making? The internet doesn't stay quiet for long when something unexpected happens around Jungkook. In fact, sometimes all it takes is a few seconds of footage, just a short clip, a small moment, something that might seem ordinary at first glance, to ignite a storm of speculation across the globe. And this time, that's exactly what happened. It began with a video that looked almost too simple to attract attention. There were no dramatic camera angles, no cinematic editing, and no official promotional context attached to it. The clip appeared casual, almost accidental, like something someone recorded without realizing the storm it would eventually create online. But within moments of circulating on social media, fans noticed something that instantly changed the tone of the entire conversation. The person standing in the video was none other than Jungkook. For fans of BTS, even the smallest glimpse of their favorite artist can spark enormous excitement. Over the years, Jungkook has built a reputation not only as a global superstar, but also as one of the most closely watched figures in modern pop culture. Every performance, every appearance, and even every casual moment tends to carry a level of attention that most artists could hardly imagine. But what made this particular video so intriguing wasn't just Jungkook's presence. It was the setting. The clip appeared to take place in what looked very much like a studio environment. The lighting was soft and neutral, the walls simple and quiet, and the atmosphere felt strangely familiar to anyone who has ever seen behind-the-scenes footage of music production. Jungkook was dressed casually, wearing a dark hoodie and relaxed clothing, holding what looked like a drink in one hand. His posture seemed calm, almost playful, as if he were simply enjoying a moment with friends rather than standing in the middle of something that would soon become a global talking point. But behind him, there was someone else, a friend. Someone whose identity was not immediately clear. And that single detail was enough to send ARMY into full investigative mode. Within minutes, screenshots from the video began appearing across fan communities, discussion threads, and social media platforms. Fans started analyzing everything: the room layout, the movement of the person in the background, even the objects scattered around the space. Some viewers noticed what looked like professional audio equipment. Others pointed out that the environment resembled a recording studio rather than a simple living room. Suddenly, what once looked like an ordinary moment began to feel like a hidden clue. Was Jungkook simply hanging out with a friend? Or was something much bigger, quietly unfolding behind the scenes? The mystery deepened as more fans joined the discussion. Some began comparing the background elements in the clip to known studio setups used by producers in the music industry. Others focused on the behavior of the mysterious friend behind Jungkook, whose movements looked suspiciously similar to someone preparing for a rehearsal or recording session. Speculation started spreading rapidly. Could this be the early stage of a new music project? Was Jungkook collaborating with someone unexpectedly? Or was this moment just a coincidence that fans were reading too deeply into? In the world of BTS, moments like this often carry unexpected meaning. Throughout the group's history, some of the biggest announcements were preceded by small, seemingly insignificant hints. A photo taken in a studio, a brief live stream moment, or a casual appearance somewhere unexpected sometimes turned out to be the first clue leading toward a massive project. That history is exactly why ARMY pays attention to every detail. Because sometimes the smallest moments are actually the beginning of something huge. As the clip continued to circulate, fans also began asking another question that quickly became central to the mystery. Who exactly is the friend seen behind Jungkook? Some fans suggested that the person might be a music producer. Others believed it could be a longtime friend or collaborator. A few even speculated that the presence of that person might indicate a creative partnership that has not yet been revealed to the public. But despite all the theories, no official confirmation has surfaced. No statements, no explanations, just a short video clip and millions of curious fans trying to piece together a puzzle that might or might not exist. And in many ways, that uncertainty is exactly what makes the situation so fascinating. Modern entertainment is usually built on carefully planned marketing strategies. Comebacks are announced with countdowns, teaser images, and coordinated promotional campaigns designed to build anticipation step by step. But sometimes, the most exciting moments happen completely outside that system. A random video, a brief appearance, a few seconds captured by a camera, and suddenly, the internet is buzzing with questions. Some fans remain cautious, reminding others that artists often visit studios simply to experiment creatively or spend time with friends. Not every studio visit automatically leads to a new release or a major announcement. Yet others believe the atmosphere in the clip feels different. There's something about the environment, the energy, the casual yet purposeful mood that makes it feel like more than just a random hangout. Perhaps it's the setting, perhaps it's the timing, or perhaps it's simply the fact that when Jungkook appears anywhere near a studio, the possibility of new music immediately enters the conversation. After all, the global impact of BTS has always been tied to moments that begin quietly before exploding into worldwide phenomena. And that possibility is exactly what has fans watching this clip over and over again. Looking for clues, listening for hints, trying to understand whether the camera accidentally captured something much bigger than anyone initially realized. Because if this truly is the beginning of a new project, as the video continued to spread across platforms, the discussion only grew louder. Fans from different countries began sharing their own interpretations of the moment. Some slowed the clip down frame by frame, others zoomed in on the background, hoping to catch even the smallest hint that might reveal what was really happening inside that room. For many ARMY, the curiosity wasn't just about the presence of Jungkook in a studio-like setting. After all, artists visit studios all the time. What made this moment feel different was the atmosphere surrounding it. There was a sense of calm confidence in the way Jungkook appeared on camera, as if he was completely comfortable in that environment. That subtle detail made some fans believe that this wasn't just a random visit. Instead, it felt like a place he had been spending time in recently. The mysterious friend behind him only intensified the speculation. Who was that person? Why did they appear so relaxed around Jungkook? And perhaps most importantly, what were they doing there together? Some fans began theorizing that the friend could be someone from the creative industry, perhaps a producer, songwriter, or collaborator working quietly on a new project. Others suggested that the scene might simply be a casual gathering between friends who share a love for music. Yet even those simpler explanations couldn't fully quiet the curiosity spreading through the fandom. In the world of BTS, unexpected moments often turn into legendary stories later on. Fans remember how past projects sometimes began with small hints that were almost invisible at first. A short clip from a practice room, a photo from inside a studio, a casual live stream that seemed ordinary but later revealed something much bigger. Because of that history, ARMY has learned to pay attention when details like this appear. Another reason the video sparked so much conversation is the timing. Over the past few years, Jungkook has shown increasing interest in exploring his own artistic direction. His performances, collaborations, and creative choices have demonstrated a willingness to experiment with different styles and sounds. Each new step has made fans wonder what his next musical chapter might look like. That's why a simple studio appearance can feel like the beginning of a new era. Some fans even suggested that the video might hint at a collaboration that no one expected. The music industry today thrives on surprising partnerships, artists from different genres, cultures, and backgrounds coming together to create something unique. If Jungkook were working quietly on a new collaboration, it wouldn't be surprising if the early stages happened away from public announcements. Still, without confirmation, everything remains speculation. And perhaps that uncertainty is exactly what keeps the conversation alive. Every time the video is reposted, new theories appear. Some fans claim they recognize equipment that suggests recording activity. Others insist that the mood in the room feels more like a relaxed hangout than a serious work session. The truth, at least for now, remains hidden somewhere behind those few seconds of footage. But one thing is certain. Even the smallest glimpse of Jungkook in a creative environment is enough to ignite excitement across the global fandom. Millions of people are now watching closely, waiting to see whether this mysterious studio moment will eventually connect to something much bigger. Because if history has taught ARMY anything, it's this. Sometimes the biggest stories begin with the quietest moments. And if that short clip truly captured the early stage of a secret project, then perhaps the world has just witnessed the calm before another global storm. So now fans everywhere are asking the same question again.